Hi guys, welcome back to my Exvius guide. Now I'm gonna talk about Wind Veritas or Veritas of the Heavens. Let's take a look at his stats. Like you can see that his attack stats is not good. 9 is also a dragon and has 9 points higher in his base attack stats. Not only that, Wind Veritas attack passive boost is pretty lame. It's only 20%. As a comparison, 9 gets huge 70% attack boost. Also, as a dragon, Wind Veritas only get 100% jump damage boost, and for 9, he gets massive 260% jumping skill damage boost. So, as a dragon, Wind Veritas is already fail. Wind Veritas also get magic and MP plus 20%. Which I think they are not important, okay? However, as a Veritas, he will absorb the wind damage and resist against blind and confused. Those passives are good, but with that broken stats, I doubt I find a use for him in the battle. Now let's take a look at his abilities. The first is Spineshatter Dive. I have said that his jumping damage passive is low. Combined with these stupid abilities, it will make him even worse. So, there are 4 types of Spineshatter which he has. The Spineshatter 0 is the most damaging jump skill he has. It deals 7.5 damage, which is huge. However, it takes 10 turns to land this shit on your enemy. I know that you can reduce the jumping duration by using inferior Spineshatter, but let's calculate the damage, okay? Jumping attack takes 2 turns to use. So let's divide them by 2 to get average damage per turn. Spineshatter 1 deals 2 times damage. Spineshatter 2 deals 5 times damage. Spineshatter 3 also deals 5 times damage for whatever reason, okay? And finally, the 0 version deals 9 times damage. So the total damage dealt is 21 times. Okay, so yeah, hooray! Don't forget to add that 100% jumping damage boost. So it will double the damage. 42 times damage. So yeah, it is pretty insane, bro. Not at all. It takes 8 turns to deal all those damage. So you deal about, if my calculation is not wrong, it is about 5.25 damage per turn, which is not that bad. But remember, you cannot chain this attack with normal character. You need other delayed attackers such as Calces to chain with. Also, you need to use Spineshatter consecutively. If you dead or do other action, it will reset. So amazing. Okay, so yeah, good luck with that. Also, his attack stats is low. So yeah, one more time, good luck. If you want to use this skill, the only time I suggest you to use this is when the enemy do a threshold attack. Other than that, just forget, okay? The next skill is Blade Dance. It is barrage type movement, so you cannot chain it with others, but at least it doesn't require you to do anything like those Spineshatter Dive. You only want to use this until you get Heavenly Wind. This is his chaining skill and his only redeeming quality. It has 10 hits and has wind element. I don't know about the frame data, but it deals 3.33 damage, which is not bad thing for 4 stars base hero. The next is Grit. It is a supporting skill which boosts all your ally stats by 40%, but it only lasts for 2 turns for 53 MP cost. Seriously, what are they thinking? If you really need this kind of buff, then simply use Rain. His leadership lasts for 3 turns with only 7 more MP cost, so I don't think this skill is worth to use, okay? His LB is pretty nice if you need Wind Element Imperial. It Imperial 80% at the lowest level and 104% at the highest. I don't think you should bother with this LB though, because it is pretty niche, okay? Even if you use Wind Element to attack your enemies, I doubt you still have open slot on your party for this Veritas. So enough about the skills, let's take a look at the equipment. So he cannot equip many types of weapons, only dagger, sword, and spear. However, if you plan to max him, then you need spear and sword. You can get spear mastery from his own trust mastery reward, and for sword, you can use Dark Knight Soul because he can equip heavy armor. The rest of equipment are pretty standard. Focus on attack. For newbie, you can get Holy Lance, but this will make you have dual element attack when you use Heavenly Wind. If you have Dragon Lance from near event, then you can equip that too. The lance has 10% boost for your jumping damage, but I don't think you should bother with the jumping skill because from what I know, they haven't fixed the bug which make your jump attack not affected by elemental and killer abilities. However, if you insist to use jumping attack, then you can also use that Dragoon's Gauntlet. It will boost 100% of your jumping skill damage, so it is pretty nice if you're able to do all your Spineshatter sequence. It is all up to you. Enough about equipment. My conclusion for him is he is mediocre character. His jumping skill can be damaging, but it requires too many setup, and it will reset if you use other actions. His chaining skill is also quite nice to do an elemental chain. I think his biggest weakness is his low attack stats. It is pretty bad for an attacker. 143 base attack and 20% attack boost is too low. Even 3 stars base attackers have higher boost in their attack stats. This Heavenly Wind is nice on the arena, especially if you equip him with ailment sword such as Rasmatas, because it is an AoE attack and it also has high hit counts, so you can chain it to surpass 999 damage. He also learns Aeroja, but it is simply bad design because you will never use it because his magic stats is also low. I can say Gami give him Aeroja simply for decoration sake. Aero from real mage is probably more powerful than this Veritas Aeroja. His biggest selling point is his Trust Mastery reward. I simply call it Spear Mastery. It is the only spear boosting passive on this game right now. Even the character is not that good, you will still pray to get him, especially if you have Eileen or Roberta as your main attackers. I give him 7 out of 10. I think he is the worst Veritas. Water Veritas is not good, but at least you can still use her as a healer if you need one. If you're really a fan of Dragoon, then I prefer 9 more than him. 9 has high attack boost for 4 stars base hero and high jumping skill boost damage. He is the character you love but also hate at the same time. Too many jumps seem to make him get spinal fracture. His sprite is very cool too. Gami seems to have a habit make a good sprite character to have bad skills. So yeah, I think that's all you need to know about him. So yep, thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Brave Exvius guide. Bye bye guys.